Time for another Assorted Sakura. This one's going to be shorter than 3 and 4, I think, but I do have a couple new things to show. I'm sure I'll do a much longer one again once we get a new patch. Every now and then, I do a block string with a very distant back fierce, where I already cancelled it to Fireball to make it safe, but I get the crush counter. Instinctively, I always charge the Fireball, but it's too far away to juggle, and I get left with some awkward Oki where I try and fail to push them into the Fireball behind them. I was thinking I could hold the Fireball just a little bit and release it so they land on it. Seems decent, I get a bit of extra damage with some improved Oki. But releasing the Fireball immediately, or charging it just a little based on the range, will still have them landing on it, but with Sakura recovering sooner. Which can actually give you a juggle out of it. It's theoretically easy to react to this situation, though I'm not sure I'd be ready for the conversions if the opportunity came up. On counter hit, stand short combos to Hadoken, EX Hadoken, and VT1 Hadoken. The VT1 Hadoken is particularly useful because blocked VT1 Hadoken is plus. Immediately following one with a stand short into another Hadoken will beat almost anything they can do and convert to a combo, while also doing good chip and staying plus on block. It might seem like a waste of V-meter, but if you pump your VT1 Hadokens quickly, you get 4 instead of 3. And doing them in block strings ensures the opponent won't jump over them and kill you. Since Sakura is a 2-bar trigger character, burning up that trigger timer really quickly when you've lost half your health means you could get another trigger later in the match, whereas if you try to use your VT1 Fireball slowly, and only when you have opportunities, you won't build V-meter as long as your trigger's on. I often use and talk about Light, Heavy, and EX Tatsu as safe combo enders, but they're all -2. Which can be very bad against a mix-up character, or especially bad against a character with a 1-frame super. But EX straight Hadoken is actually plus as a combo ender. There's no shame in spending a bar to be +1 instead of -2. Even mid-screen, your cancels to EX Fireball will juggle into medium DP if you get them from close. In the corner they always combo, so EX Fireball becomes a slightly better on block, slightly worse on hit EX Tatsu. Also, in the corner it's easier to abuse the +1. Everything I just said about EX Fireball also applies to VT1 Fireball naturally. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the most interesting, and the most technical. On a regular sized standing opponent, stand strong into back fierce won't combo to meterless up Fireball. But if you delay your cancel to the last possible cancel frame, Sakura moves in a bit and the up Fireball will connect. It's a delayed connect, so it has more juggle time than your close range upward Fireball combos. It's quite precise to time, and if you miss it, you're left with your -4 on hit back fierce. The juggle ups your damage in corner carry, but slightly hurts your Oki's ME. Compare these two combos. Here are the most useful conversions. To speak for a moment on the conversions that aren't good, this launch is small. It doesn't give you any Tatsu in the corner. For most 1-bar conversions, you'd prefer to just use EX up Fireball. And going up Fireball, medium DP Super actually does less damage than heavy DP into Super due to increased scaling. A couple other things to note. 1, this works naturally on large characters and doesn't require the late cancel. And 2, it doesn't work on crouching characters at all. Having to react between DP on crouching hit, delayed up Fireball on standing hit, and EX Fireball or Light Tatsu on block is quite a lot to worry about.